Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Taylor, and today I am at you with an inspired makeup look. This look here today, as you can see, I already have it completed. Inspired by Miss Michaela J Makeup, I believe her name is, on TikTok and Instagram. I will insert right here or in the next slide the picture that gave me the inspo for this look. I thought it was just, it seemed very simple and elegant, but still really dramatic and different at the same time. I really loved it, so I thought I would take a crack at it. I am nowhere near as good as she is. She's just fucking amazing. She must have all the patience in the world, because I do not. But I still really enjoy what I was able to do. It came out a lot better than I thought it would. So if you guys are interested and want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm gonna try to film this the best I can. I'm like really shaky right now. Oh my god. And yeah, but I did one eye already, so that way I can kind of, you know if I'm going in the right direction, and I really dig it so far, so I think we are. I already got my base on this eye. I just used Too Faced Born This Way Sculpting Concealer. And now, this is going to be so hard because this is my left eye and I'm super shaky right now. But basically for the outline of this and the base, I used Kat Von D or KVD Dagger Tattoo Liner. I don't really like this eyeliner, the tip at least. I prefer more of like a felt tip, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm going to outline with this. And I tried to get like a real precise shape with my concealer. Oh god, but it doesn't really look like I did. This video might be a little bit longer because I feel like I kind of want to explain to you guys a little bit more what I'm doing if I can. But yeah, so basically I'm going to do kind of like a wing. And if it's not perfect, that's okay because we can clean it up with concealer, makeup wipe, all that. So just kind of start there, and then I go into my inner portion of my crease. And I just kind of outline there and kind of, I'm going to end up connecting them pretty much to make one giant kind of winged out shape, as you see over here. So that's the goal. Okay, that's kind of, I mean, I think it's a little bit off from this, but that's okay, because we're just gonna perfect it. And it's gonna look really messy and just awful until you're like to this stage. Really, honestly, it's gonna look like a hot fucking mess, but that's like, it's really okay. You don't gotta worry about that. And then okay, now I'm gonna kind of like fill in with the eyeliner as like a base. I really don't recommend an eyeliner. I would recommend some sort of black eyeshadow base or black cream shadow or something, because this makes it harder to blend. I still got it to work and do essentially what I wanted it to, but it's harder to blend. So a black eye base or cream shadow or like liquid shadow is gonna be your best bet. I would not, or even like a black crayon liner, not a liquid, at least not this one, because it's just harder to blend. So I'm just gonna fill that in real quick. I've got mostly filled in with the eyeliner. I'm going to the Morphe James Charles palette. You can use any matte black you want to start out with, but I'm just gonna use this one from this palette, and I'm going to use it with the Morphe JS11 brush. It's just a really flat, precise kind of lid brush, so I can just really like get up in there and just pack it on. Excuse me, I just ate some McDonald's fries and chugged water. I'm starving to death. But the only part where I'm really trying to be precise is right here. I'm not trying to get a ton of like blending or like fallout or anything like that right here. I can clean it up with a makeup wipe, that's why I did my eyes first, but really everywhere else we can be just a little bit messy because we're gonna blend and buff it out anyways. So just loading up with the black and then just kind of setting that down. And if you get fallout on your face, don't worry. I'm also going a little bit over because that's how I'm gonna get the everything to blend a little bit better when I go in to like actually buff it out. So I'm kind of going over where I put the eyeliner as well, like at the top. Kind of cleaning up the shape. Hopefully gonna make it like better to blend out. All of that stuff. And just getting that color really good and pigmented and dark on there. Okay, before we add like any more color, we're going to take the Morphe JS12 and lightly just buff the edges of just the black out. You know, so it's not so harsh and intense. I kind of want to leave it a little bit harsh still, but like nothing super crazy. I still want a little bit of a buff and a blend, especially like right in the brow bone area. So first just gonna buff the black out by itself. I'm going to the e.l.f. tapered blending brush and I'm gonna go back into the James Charles palette and I'm gonna use this light neutral brown just to lightly buff and add more dimension to where we blended out the black in the crease. So just taking some of that, dusting some of it off, and just lightly blending it until you get your desired kind of shape and blend that you want. Okay, now that we got that where we want it, I'm going to take some Too Faced glitter glue and I'm going to apply a little bit dollop on this Real Techniques. This is the 305 brush, just like so. And we're going to just pretty much dab this all over the lid. So the shimmer that we put on will just stick way better. Hopefully, you know, not get too crazy in the crease and just look more vibrant and intense. Shimmer, I'm going to use a Dose of Colors Francation palette and I'm going to take the beautiful black shimmer in the bottom right corner, and I'm first going to use this little Anastasia brush, the packing side, to kind of really get precise on my lid with the color. But then I'm going to go in with my finger to make it even more wet and glittery and intense. Your finger is always a good way to get a really intense metallic shimmer finish on your eye if that is what you're going for. But I always recommend, if you're trying to be precise, to go in with a small lid brush first and then go in with your finger like I'm about to do. And just kind of tap and pat it on. And it's going to give it that more wet foiled effect, as you can see. Now that we got the top portion of the eyes done, I'm gonna go ahead and do my face off camera and then I'll come back to finish the eyes with you guys. Now that we finished the face, for foundation, I'm wearing Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage, concealers Too Faced Born This Way, bronzer and contour, I just use the Tarte Park Ave Princess contour palette, blushes Milani Baked Blush and Bellissimo Bronze, highlight is Champagne Pop from Becca. I like forgot how liddy that highlight is, like I'm obsessed. And then I set my face using Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Real quick, I'm gonna apply ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in Wham, and then we'll finish off So basically for the eyes, I'm gonna take whatever black is left on that Morphe brush that we use for the matte black, and I'm just gonna kind of lightly put that under, or just like under my lashes, on my lower lash line. Sorry, don't know why I got so like bewildered saying that. So just kind of like so. Go back to that e.l.f. tapered blending brush that we use for the light brown and just buff that black shade out with whatever's left over on the brush. Okay, now for my inner corners, I'm going to take this Sephora waterproof colorful shadow and liner stick in the shade beige glitter. Just looks like this, and we're just gonna pop that on the inner corners. Tap it out with my finger so it kind of like buffs out more, blends more. So actually guys, I lied. I'm gonna use this more flared out pair of lashes. They're still from Lotus Lashes, but they are from the Vegas set, and they were still also the bottom pair, but they're a little bit more natural. I mean, they're still pretty out there, as you can see, and kind of like cat eye like, but they're less fluffy than the other ones, which is why I chose. Okay guys, this is the completed look. I really like it. I think my only thing is I just don't really like the black lower lash line, and I wish I had some better eyelashes. Like, I'm still not really vibing with these lashes with this look. I feel like it overpowers it, but altogether I like the look a lot more than I thought I would. Yeah, what's her name? Michaela J Makeup, I think. She's like one of the most talented artists I've ever seen, especially on TikTok. I am so inspired by her, so I'm so happy to at least attempt to do half of the talent that she does on her face. But yeah, I love this look. I hope you guys loved it as well. Please like and subscribe and comment down below. That would be so dope. And I will see you guys in the next one. Deuces.